He's the most loved man on YouTube, the face of generosity, the guy who gives away houses, cars and millions of dollars just for fun. But behind the viral smiles and confetti showers, there's a darker reality. A world where kindness becomes content and people are pushed to their limits for the sake of clicks. This is the dark truth of Mr. Beast and what he doesn't want you to know. Jimmy Donaldson, better known as Mr. Beast, built his empire on the idea that being generous makes you famous. And it worked. With hundreds of millions of subscribers and billions of views, he's practically the blueprint for every modern YouTuber. But when every act of kindness becomes a video and every gift becomes a thumbnail, it raises a simple question. Is it still generosity or is it marketing? Because Mr. Beast's videos aren't random, they're designed, frame by frame, to manipulate emotion, tension and reward. They make us feel good, but they also train us to watch people compete, beg and break down for money. The Mr. Beast format changed YouTube forever, but not in the way you think. Instead of inspiring real kindness, it turned generosity into a contest. Now every creator wants to be the next Mr. Beast, so they copy his formula: higher stakes, crazier challenges, more desperate contestants. And slowly we've stopped watching because we care. We watch because we want to see who loses. We want to see who breaks first, who cries, who's humiliated, all for money. This isn't generosity anymore. It's spectacle disguised as morality, and it's changing how people behave online, turning kindness into currency and empathy into entertainment. But it doesn't stop with the viewers. Even the participants in Mr. Beast's videos are often caught in the same psychological game. Multiple contestants have revealed that they were pressured to act bigger, louder and more emotional. Some were told to argue harder or fight for the prize to make the video more intense. In short, they're encouraged to become meaner, greedier and more dramatic. And that's the real paradox. A man famous for generosity creating a format that rewards selfish behavior. Think about it. To win, you often have to betray others, outlast them, or manipulate emotions. It's reality TV disguised as kindness, a survival game wrapped in a smile. And it works, because human conflict sells better than compassion ever could. Then there's the part we rarely see. What happens after the cameras stop rolling? Several people have spoken up claiming that not all prizes arrive, that cars or money get delayed, or that emotions are staged. Others said they were told to redo their reactions multiple times to make it look more heartwarming. In one case, a participant said the prize was technically real, but taxes and contract fine print made it impossible to keep. So yes, people do win life-changing rewards, but many are also left emotionally drained, pressured, or feeling used for views. The line between charity and entertainment has blurred completely. Mr. Beast isn't just one man anymore. He's an industry. And that's the real problem. Because now a whole generation of YouTubers has learned that the best way to go viral is to exploit emotions. They copy his challenges, his thumbnails, even his facial expressions, but push them further, darker, louder. We're seeing a new kind of content creator. People who fake generosity just to grow faster. And audiences, they're becoming desensitized. We no longer see helping people as good, we see it as content. If it's not filmed, if it's not dramatic, it doesn't matter. And that mindset, that hunger for validation, for spectacle, is what's making society more ego-driven, competitive and mean. Because when helping others becomes a strategy, authentic kindness disappears. Behind the scenes, the Mr. Beast empire runs like a media factory. Editing teams, writers, band managers and even psychologists working on optimizing reactions. Former employees have described it as cutthroat. They say burnout is common, expectations are impossible and the pressure to top the last video never stops. In that environment, compassion becomes a tool, not a feeling. Every tear, every laugh, every donation planned for maximum retention. It's not evil, it's just business. But it raises a haunting question. If kindness becomes a business model, can it still be pure? Still, not everything about Mr. Beast is dark. He's changed millions of lives, funded food banks, planted millions of trees, and pushed YouTube toward more meaningful content, even if imperfectly. He's spoken openly about his struggles with ADHD, mental health, and his relentless perfectionism. He doesn't drink, he doesn't flaunt luxury, and actually reinvests most of his money into making more videos. So maybe the problem isn't him alone. It's how we, the viewers, turned his kindness into a spectacle we can't look away from. MrBeast's story isn't about good or evil, it's about what happens when human generosity meets the YouTube algorithm. He started out wanting to make people smile, but now he's feeding an audience addicted to competition, envy, and validation. Maybe the darkest truth of all isn't about the man himself, but also about the system that rewards us for turning empathy into entertainment. Thanks for watching. If you want more deep dives into the truth behind internet icons, subscribe, and remember, sometimes the kindest looking things hide the darkest designs.